So we are here at Disney Springs today, and we are having lunch at Terralina Crafted Italian. This actually used to be Portobello, and it was closed for 14 months for refurbishment. It's actually still owned by the same company, but it is now just a different name, different menu. And I've actually never been in here before. This is a beautiful restaurant. The decor, the stone, the brick, everything. So nice in here. And today we're actually going to be doing Orlando Magical Dining. This is only available at certain restaurants from August through the end of September. So this menu is not always available, but the things we are eating on the menu are available on the regular menu all year round. So we are excited to give this place a try.
Okay, so this looks really great. Part of the meal here is that they do a bread service. It's not served with butter, so there's no butter spreadability scale today, but they do serve it with a, almost like I would call it like a salsa. It's just basically what it is. It's like Italian pickled vegetables. And you have some cauliflower, I think onion, celery, carrots, red bell pepper maybe. It looks really good, but this bread is absolutely amazing looking. It's ciabatta focaccia bread, and it's a tear and share, so you don't really cut it. You just kind of pull it off, and it is quite good. The vegetables are okay. I think I would like a little bit more of like a pickling like flavor in there, like maybe a little bit more like saltiness or sourness to it. But it's not bad. It adds another texture to the bread, which is really nice. But the bread by itself is really, I mean, you really don't even need it. It's really good. Now, another thing that they have here, which you can use for your bread, is the Terralina olive oil. They ship this in from Italy, and it's like cold pressed, I guess. It's supposed to be really good. You can actually purchase it here at the restaurant.
One thing I can tell so far is this bread has a nice crispy crust on it, and then it looks pretty airy on the inside. Another thing, it's warm. I love warm bread. That olive oil is really good. It's a little strong, so don't get too much. So as part of Orlando Magical Dining, you get appetizer, entree, and dessert, and it's $35 a person, plus tax and tip. And it is a limited menu, but it's okay because they have great options on there. So for my appetizer, I got the meatballs, and it comes with a red sauce, a polenta underneath, and then some freshly grated Parmesan on top. And when it came out, it was still steaming. And it looks and smells really good. That meatball cut so easily. It smells so good. And actually I already tasted the sauce, and the sauce tasted really good. Just like a classic red sauce. Has just the right amount of Italian seasoning in there. The red sauce isn't too sweet. These are really good meatballs.
Alright, so I also got the meatballs for my appetizer as well. And just at first glance, this is something that I found a little bit strange because I've never had meatballs served with a polenta. It's a different combination than what I'm used to, but it actually goes really well together. It smells fantastic. Very soft, great Italian seasoning inside of there. And the meatballs are, they're not dense. They're almost kind of, I don't want to say they're super light, but they're definitely not like this dense, heavy meatball, which is really, really great. These remind me of the meatballs that we had over at Ravello's at the Four Seasons, which were phenomenal. I think this is something, again, that I could like just get 8 more meatballs and I could just eat meatballs for my meal. Fantastic. And I think it's a great combination. You have this polenta with the red sauce, and the red sauce is a classic sauce, or is a classic red sauce like Taylor had mentioned. Whenever you pair everything all together, the polenta, the red sauce, and the meatballs, it's an amazingly great combination. This is very good so far. Much better than Via Napoli.
So since we're eating in an Italian restaurant, I had to get a Bellini. And they actually have a frozen Bellini here. It has peach puree, Prosecco, and then a peach liqueur. It's literally filled to the brim. I'm afraid I'm gonna spill it. Oh yeah. That is good. This literally tastes like a frozen peach ring. And they put a little bit of rosemary garnish on the top there, so it gives it like this extra aroma. So there were 3 options for the entrees, and it was either a pepperoni pizza, spaghetti bolognese, or a chicken parmesan with spaghetti. And I decided to get the pepperoni pizza, and I'm really glad I did because all of the cheese on here is actually like fresh mozzarella. So there's actually quite a bit of cheese on here, which I do not mind at all. So it actually kind of makes the bottom part of the pizza kind of heavy, like the bottom part of the triangle. So I'm actually gonna have to eat this with a fork, which I never eat pizza with a fork. The best part of this pizza is the cheese. It is really good. You can tell this is like a different type of pizza crust because it's like really soft. It's like almost, there was a bread that we ate at Palo on the cruise that was like nice and soft but had like a crunchy outside. That's what this crust reminds me of, and it's really good. And I can tell they do it in like a real pizza oven because of the way the bottom looks, and I get like that smoky flavor in there.
All right, so I got the chicken parmesan. This is a go-to for me at pretty much any Italian restaurant. I use it as a judge. I use it to judge what I think the food is going to be like here at the restaurant overall. I think chicken parmesan is pretty safe. And I also think that it's a very popular option that a lot of people go with because it's safe. It's very good. Even though my food has been sitting here for a little while, trying to get all the video shots and everything and monologue going, the chicken breast is actually still very juicy, and I really like that. The outside's nice and crispy. I will say I don't think that the noodles are homemade here though. There's definitely a consistency taste, and you can almost taste like there's a little bit of like added moisture or water in there, but it's still pretty good. I think I would have liked a little bit more sauce, but other than that, it's not too bad. Pretty good. All right, so I have got a fruit crostata. This is actually not on the Magical Dining menu, but I guess have been pretty busy the last 2 nights, and so their menu that's on the Magical Dining menu for the desserts is like basically empty, so they gave us the option to choose anything from the dessert menu, which is amazing. Thank you. So I've got this fruit crostata. Frittata. It's a crostata. But basically right now it almost actually looks like an apple pie with a vanilla gelato on top. It looks really good. Danish. Garnished with what looks like powdered sugar. It smells fantastic. It's got like a nice cinnamon smell to it. Very good. It's got a nice flaky outer layer. You have a little bit of sweetness in there with the powdered sugar, and then the sourness of the apples is balanced really well with the cinnamon. Very good. Glad I got this.
So I got the flourless chocolate cake. It comes with a hazelnut mascarpone filling and then a hazelnut toffee. And this is like a giant piece of cake. I got a whiff of that chocolate whenever it came out. So good. I love flourless chocolate cakes. This is so good. The cake is nice and smooth. It's very chocolatey. It is a little bit rich, but I honestly don't think it's too rich, but I love chocolate dessert. And then you get a little bit of that hazelnut flavor from the mascarpone filling on the inside. This is a very good chocolate cake.
So we just finished eating here at Terralina Crafted Italian, which was pretty good, I think.
My food was really good.
I'm not to say that my food wasn't very good. It was good. The meatballs were fantastic.
Oh yeah, they were good.
The dessert was amazing, and the bread alone with just the olive oil was great. I think, but the Parmesan, the chicken parm that I had was just, I don't know, it was just kind of subpar for me. It wasn't as good as what I thought it was going to be.
My pizza was excellent. With the fresh mozzarella and the hand-tossed crust, it was really good.
Overall though, I mean, it's a really nice looking restaurant, I think.
Oh yeah.
Taylor was actually talking about this earlier. This would be a really great place at night to kind of swing by and stop by the bar, get a drink.
Inside or outside.
Or yeah, inside or outside, and get an order of the meatballs and just have a couple of drinks. It would be
the
great.
Bellini.
Yeah, very nice.
Yeah. And so we know that this just recently reopened, but if you have been to Terralina or are planning on coming, what did you think and what are you looking forward to?